Okay, the demo is complete. As you can see, the house is gone. There used to be a tree probably right about here. There was another tree over here. That tree is gone. A couple of the little trees in the back as well. Yeah, the trees are gone.
There it goes.
Gone. There was a sycamore on the south face that we got rid of because we want the south sunlight for two reasons. The south light is when the sun in the winter is more in the southern hemisphere. So like right now, I don't know if you can tell, but the sun is, it's April and the sun is, you know, pretty high overhead. In May, it'll be even higher. And, you know, June, July, August, it'll be at the highest point, and then it starts coming back down. So the sun will end up being further to the south at more of an angle. Anyway, so that southern light is where if you set up an eave, the sun goes down, and then in the winter, the sunshine actually comes through the window, where in the summer, the sun is up high, and the eave will block the direct sunlight from coming through. So that's kind of the idea there. There is this product called Shadow Map. So if you go to app.shadowmap.org, you can actually get a better sense for how the sun angles are going to work in your area. So what we're looking at here is just this a compass overlaid on a map. You can see we've got north, east, south, west. If you push the control button on your keyboard and then drag, you can change the compass. So right now we're looking at north here, and this is for, you know, the current month, which is April 8th. And you can drag this and see where the sun is at in the sky. Right now, the cool thing is if you push the control button and then click with your mouse and drag, I don't know if you can make it out, but there are these two faint lines, one right here, so that's the winter solstice, which means that's the point when the sun is the lowest in the angle. That'd be this way, I guess. Yeah, so it's the point where the sun is the lowest. So the sun is here, and then your house is at my elbow. That's when the sun is at the lowest point. It's the winter solstice. So you can kind of see the path that the sun would travel in the winter solstice. Shadow Map's trying to get me to pay for things, but you don't have to pay just to be able to do this, right? So you can get a sense for where the sun's going to be in the sky. And this is April, right? The yellow line is April. And then this line right here is the summer solstice. So you can see that the sun will be at a higher angle in April, and then an even higher angle in the summer. So that way you can benefit from those south-facing eaves that will protect your home from the sun. If you live in the southern hemisphere, it's going to be the opposite, where the north-facing eaves will protect your home. Anyway, hopefully that's helpful. We'll jump back to the video. The trees in the front here. So we had an arborist come out, talk with us about the trees. He made it sound like unless we put a lot of time and effort into protecting them, they're most likely going to die. And with where the house was and where we wanted to put it, we need this space for parking, and then we wanted to pull the house forward a little bit, so that's why we got rid of the nice big trees. The house, which was right here, is gone. The storm shelter was kind of fun. They dug that up. I'll show you guys some videos of that. But he got the storm shelter dug up and broken apart and got that taken care of. And then the fence as well. He had to rip an old barbed wire fence, kind of a makeshift fence. It had chain link at some spots and barbed wire at others. And okay, he is ripping out an old barbed wire farm fence. That is certainly one way to do it. funnily enough, up at this front corner, the fence post had a possum living in it. I'll show you a video of that as well. Okay guys, Aiden's trying to pull the post out, and look what we found. That's a sleeping possum.
I hope he's okay, because when I grabbed the fence earlier, that's what knocked me down.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out. And yeah, the shed in the back is gone. And you can actually see the trees are filling in. This just happened in the last week or two, or maybe 3. The trees started to fill in with leaves, so we're getting a better sense of what the property will look like. We saw it last October or so, so there was still some leaves on the property then, or on the trees on the property back then. But yeah, it's kind of nice to see how it's going to look when the leaves fill in. I think at some point we'll probably want to plant something that gives us a little more privacy. But we're excited. We're excited to move forward. I've got a little project in the back here that I'm working on with a friend of ours. I can tell you about that. A lot of that will be firewood, but we might try to do something with it. Anyway, yeah. So I will show you guys some videos of the actual demo. The demo, originally we were thinking it would cost around $20,000 or so. That's kind of what our realtor indicated. We got our first quote and it was more than double that. So we were a little shocked by it. I kind of grumbled a little bit with my builder. We actually got 2 other quotes. One came in at like 29, the other one came in at 24 or something along those lines. So we ended up going with the guy that was 24. He was a younger kid, just getting started, and he seemed hungry. And man, he did such a fantastic job. Like, I cannot recommend him enough. His name is Aiden White. He's got his own business called Southern Land Specialist. I'll put some info at the end of the video about it. I can show you his website, and you can look at the video description as well. If you're in the DFW area and you need demo work done, or trees taken down, or any certain amounts of excavation, he does a lot of different things. I know he said he's working on getting his septic permit. Basically, this young man knew that he didn't want to go to college. He told his parents he didn't want to go to college. He just wanted to go out and start making money. So he's bounced through a couple different things. You know, he mentioned he tried welding for a little bit, but he's landed on doing demo and excavation work, and he is phenomenal in an excavator. He has a skid steer. Aiden did a fantastic job for us, and I would absolutely recommend him, you know, to anybody else. I told my builder, if we have opportunities to work with Aiden in the future, I want to do it. Not only is he a good value, but he is just a great worker. He was out here early, he worked late. I came out and helped, I don't know, for maybe 20 minutes on the fence is all. The fence was kind of annoying because it was all tangled up in here. There's still little bits of metal, but he did a pretty good job at ripping all the metal out. Anyway, so Aiden did a fantastic job for us, and we are very pleased with it. Yeah, but demo's done, we're excited, and we're on to the next steps. This is Aiden White's website. It is southernlandspecialist.com. I used him for demolition and tree removal, and he did a fantastic job. Just top-notch worker, honest, acts with integrity, shows up on time, very professional. You can tell he is a very smart person, and he's very capable. So if you are in the DFW area and you need any of this work done, don't hesitate to reach out to him. He'll do a good job taking care of you.